Good morning and welcome to episode 100. Simply Marvelous DSP from Sale-a-bration. It's rather beautiful, and I will show it to you in a moment. What do I need to tell you? It's Sale-a-bration, as you know. Well, you should know by now. We're almost 3 weeks into it, and it runs until the end of February. And for every $50 in your order, you can select a freebie from the Sale-a-bration brochure, or some of them are more expensive and you have to have $100. So, morning Barbara. So that's one thing. The other thing is, if you want to get this package of pieces so that you could make these cards that I'm about to show you, then place an order with me of 25 bucks and I will send it along. Okay, right, so what else is there to tell you? No, I don't think there's anything else to tell you other than this is episode 100. I never thought I'd get here. It took me a year to even do the first one because I was so nervous about doing it, and then I found that I love doing them. I love talking to people. I love sharing what I'm doing. And if it makes other people have an idea of what to do, it's even better. So you're stuck with me. I'm going to continue to do these every week, and it keeps me focused, which is also a good thing. It's easy to lose focus, isn't it? So let me put you down, and I am going to show you. Well, let's do the raffle first. But let me just point you. Oh, that's why I'm wearing my distance glasses. So I'm like, where is it? Oh, much better. Okay, point you the other way. And thank you, Barbara. That's really kind of you. And what am I doing? I don't remember. It hasn't been a good week for me. I'm a bit off my game. I mean, only at work. I've got to learn to not care as much. Oh dear, that looks a bit wonky. Does that look okay? Yes, it does. Okay, so last week we had, what did we have last week? See, I'm so far behind, I don't know. Oh, friendly hello, that's right. And I got 6 people who shared it. So Barbara, Kim, Diana, Linda, Judy, Kathy. Let's see what we get. 2. So Kim. Okay. Put that back. Move this out of the way. I think I'll have a clean one. There we go. Right, so this is what we're making today. Here's this gorgeous paper. And as you can see, in different colors, this is Misty Mountain, Calypso Coral, and Balmy Blue. This one is Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink, I think. And this is the other side of one of them. Actually, let me just show you some of the others. I've got some cuts. Right, so you've got this one, and the other side is this, which is, oh, I like that too. It was very hard to pick just 3 sides. You all know how I feel about grey, so it's going to be no surprise to you that I didn't use grey. And here's, this must be, I don't know, it must be Pool Party, Coastal Cabana, not Calypso Coral, I meant Coastal Cabana when I said that. So you've got that, also very marbly on the other side. And then this is the other side of this one. Then you've got the yellows, Bumblebee, and So Saffron. Rather special. Yeah. And then here's the Flirty Flamingo one with Blushing Bride. Not Petal Pink, that was last week. So that's, this is a fantastic pack, and it's 6 by 6, as you can see, and you get the, I think it's 48 pieces. Yes, 48 pieces, and it's lots of colors. Is it 5 or 6? I can't remember, but lots of variety, and I think they're really fun. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm still on my birthday card bent. So although I pulled out a shoebox, because I thought I should sort them out so that if someone comes in and says I want a birthday card, I can say, okay, they're in this box. I found I've got rather more than I thought. I found a shoebox full of cards I didn't even remember I had. So yeah, it's maybe I don't need to be so focused, but I like making birthday cards. They make me happy, and if things make you happy, you should do them. So I'm using the Happiest of Birthdays, mostly because this is the stamp I lost, and I recently found it, and it was it's a cling stamp, right? So they stick on things, and it had stuck onto the back of a package of DSP because it still had the plastic on it. So if you lose a cling stamp, or even possibly a photopolymer, you might want to check your DSP packs, so it was a reward when I tidied up to actually find that. I also love the Peaceful Moments, and I like this Happy Birthday on a circle. And then I use this again because this came from Sale-a-bration. This is comes with the paper, and it's $100 price point for an order, so that you get it for free. So this was out from last week, so it just got used again. I'm lazy like that. Actually, I'm just untidy. So, which is amazing that you can be untidy when you only have 33 inches square to work on. So you would think I would be super neat, but you would think incorrectly. So we're going to start with this one. This one is incredibly simple. Well, all my cards are simple. I like simple. Clean and simple is me. But this one is even possibly simpler than usual. So I think that way. I've got Misty Moonlight here, and I've got my, let's just use the embossing buddy there, and here's my It's Your Day. Let's open this ready. It's nice and tight, even though it's not brilliantly effective, because I keep, maybe we'll do it the right way up. Yeah, I think the right way up would be better. Just a feeling I've got. So let's put this straight, and I'm going to put that about there. Okay, then let's see how I can do today. Can I keep all the stuff in the pot? It's the flicking, isn't it, that does it? But you have to flick, or, yeah, I don't know. Well, I think a bigger pot. Whoever told me that is probably right. Okay, I'm going to do the embossing. Oh, this was silver powder. Thanks, Linda. I'm glad you do. But the paper, it just makes them, it makes the cards itself, it's so brilliant. And it's so beautiful. It's also just DSP thin, so you're going to warp it. But it also embosses quickly too, so it doesn't warp too much. There we go. And then, of course, you can put plenty of glue on the back to keep it straight. So let's do that. I'm going to do the edges like so. And then some extra like so. Maybe just one more down here, because that's where it will have walked. So make sure this is the right way around, and we can, is it the right way around? And there it is, our first card. And it's only just gone 10 past, and I whittled on a bit at the beginning. So that's, as I said, pretty quick. So as I said, the sentiment came from happiest of birthdays. So the next one we're going to do is this one, which is the Flirty Flamingo and Blushing Bride. So now here's something I want to really underline. I went to no, I didn't go anywhere. Well, I came to my craft room and did the online at-home event with Stampin' Up. And one of the things that they gave us for free was this, what's it called? It is frayed ribbon. And I was like, I don't like frayed. I don't do torn paper. I just think it looks untidy. So I was like, But I needed a white, I wanted a white ribbon, and I got this one out, and I love it. It's not frayed as in, you know, like this piece is fraying off the bottom. Ooh, let me just chop that off. So it's not frayed like that, but it's just got these little extra pieces on the edge, and it, of course, the sun's not out today much, so you can't see this gorgeous sparkly look to it, and I'm a complete convert. So next time they have a frayed ribbon, I will actually have to try it. I've always avoided them because I'm like, nope, that's not something I like. I won't like it. But I think I'm wrong. I think I should, you know, try new things. Yeah. I mean, a bolt of ribbon, what, $7, $8? It's not a lot to try something out to see if you actually do like it, so I should have thought of that. But hey, I've thought of it now, or learnt it now, actually. I didn't think of it. So this is slightly smaller. This is 3 3/4 by 5, so I could mat it with 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and still have a decent sized border here. I don't like the borders to be all the same like this. I like some variety in them. But I am, as you must know by now, very fond of the just an 1/8 bigger, because it gives just a nice little oh, that almost happened. Gives a nice little frame, or mat. Yes, this is my bugbear, is to stick this onto the card and forget to put the ribbon on. I guess it's because I don't use ribbon that often. But this is just beautiful. Okay, so we're going to put this across like so. And we'll just, there we go. Now it's straight. Now we can put it onto the card base. Can't tell you how many times I have done this kind of thing and put it on the card base and then gone, oh, how do I put the ribbon on? So it's a good day. There we go. Now we need the Flirty Flamingo, which is hard to open because I don't use it very often. Here's my Flirty Flamingo scalloped. These are the layering circles. I keep them handy so that I can try out different sizes on things. Now this is just the happy birthday. Oh. Looks like this needs a bit of a clean. This doesn't feel very sticky. That's better. Okay, let's try that again. This is a very dirty block. Must be time to do some block washing. I've heard people say that they've put them in the dishwasher, but I've also heard that that can dull them, so I haven't actually dared. I have so many, I could try it and let you know, unless any of you know whether it works or not. Or whether you have to put it on a delicate... Do you have delicate cycles or a short cycle maybe? I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, I put it towards the top so that I've got place for my embellishments. This is a very special card. It's got embellishments and ribbon and DSP. Not like me at all, huh? So I'm just gonna put this on its little mat. Save this for next time. And I'm gonna kind of lay this over. I don't want to, this is already fairly up, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to just dimensional, assume that's a word, the top and the bottom, so that, of course, when you don't want them to come off, they come off. So that I can just put it kind of around it and it will all be about the same height. So, buoyed up by the ribbon. And this is kind of unusual. Usually I put lots of dimensionals, but it's got the ribbon to do the work. So that's all good. And now all I have to do is pull out my opal rounds and take my pick tool and pick the small ones. So about there. And put it there. And now all I have to do is put them on in the middle, which is a lot easier than doing them in a line. I learned that from Brian King. So beautifully in line. So that's the next second one. Oh, there it is. I thought I'd lost the first one. That would be a bit worrying. And then here is the third one. This one uses the other side, the marbling kind of side of the... So this is lovely, but I decided to go with the other side just because, well, just to show you the other side, I guess. So this is obviously 4 1/4 that way, and I think it was the wrong way round. There we go. Let me see, I think it's 4. Yeah, 4, and I did 4 1/4, so it's slightly wider than I often do. But let's put this together. Is this right? Seems a bit off. Let me check that first. Yep, I think that's how it's supposed to be. Can't be that way, can it? Oh, it can. Yeah. That is the problem with having things very close in size. I almost trimmed it just now to make it better, but this is how it's supposed to be. I had been thinking about doing the vertical greeting that we have somewhere. Celebrate with flowers, that's right. But I wanted to show more of the paper, and I didn't want to just have to squeeze it in at the edge, so I went with a different method. Right, so let's carefully put this together. Carefully put it out so that it just goes on this way. Okay, now I can turn it. I think I'll use my ruler and have an edge. Which way round am I? Yes, that way. So that goes here, like so. So let's add that on. And of course, if you've forgotten which way round you are, and they're close, you can obviously do it the other way up. I mean, so let's say I wasn't sure which way around this would go. I can check that this is, in fact, I think this is a square now. Anyway, stripes down. There we go. I love that. I love this paper. It's just, I almost wish it wasn't Sale-a-bration, because Sale-a-bration only lasts a couple months. So, yeah. This is Gorgeous Grape, and I'm using the, what am I using? Friendly Hello, which is what I used last week. But I don't tidy up very quickly. And this was the right shape hoop. That's slightly wonky. Let's try it again and see if we can get it a bit square. Yep, that's better. Okay, dimensionals. I suppose I could just not be lazy and do it like this, rather than cut the edges off. It's so funny, when I started doing this, I would end up with all the little hexagons gone and just the edges, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I've got to cut them and use them. But now they're my favourite piece. So I decided to put this on the left because why not? I usually put it on the right, I'm pretty sure. That's not straight. Come on. There we go. And then I've got these pastel pearls, and this one's a bit purpley, so I decided to use some of these. I seem to have some little wispies. Just go around the edge with your nail, and then there they go. Little wispies all over the place. So, let me get rid of this before we have some kind of accident. And this is what we just made. So, as I said, place an order with me of $25 and I'll send you what you need to make these, apart from the embellishments. I can't manage that too, because I don't have many of them, of some of them anyway. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next Sunday, 11 o'clock. Have a great day. Bye.